Good morning. How we doing? We've got Norman, Butts, Caddis. Hello. Also got Autofire, who also came in with that sub for 19 months of support. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Let's see. We've also got Big Boss Mageson. Hello. Mazdo, Ravenlord. Hello. How are y'all doing? Let's see. Caddis is also sick. I'm sorry to hear that, but getting some book time like that. Norman started a 1K league, not knowing enough models for 2K. Calculated yesterday and apparently met 2,700 points after I printed a few oopsies. And then Minnie Butts is watching TV on her tablet under a blanket all morning. That sounds perfect. I want to join Minnie Butts. Well, we can't do that because I need to paint this guy. This is the Cavalier Marshal. This is actually for Scott's army, so I decided to go with this one. Scott offered for me, because I wanted to paint one of the ponies, so he said I could paint this one. So we're gonna paint this one. I think we're gonna stick to the light brown for the pony, and then work in his army colors. So that's kind of the plan today. What are you guys up to? Sorry, I was looking for my silver. There it is. Let's see, now I get the fun job of actual list building based on what I have before we start printing more. Dermican, hello, how are you? William, hello, how are you? Are there other ponies? There are. There is just like a cavalry unit that would also be ponies. What you up to today? Sorry, you're also not feeling well. Feels like everyone getting hit this time. Everyone take care of yourself. Make sure to get lots of fluids, lots of rest. I'm just going to dive on in with metallics, and then I think we'll start the pony after that. What's everyone up to today? This afternoon, I'll make her go to a friend's house so she's not a maniac by bedtime. Oh, I didn't know if you guys are, like, stuck there with the snow and everything. I guess it's a little different for you guys. We actually, I think all of our roads are now clear, or mostly clear. It's just still cold here. We've got one more day of the really cold, and then it starts to thaw out tomorrow for us here in Texas. But we're almost out of it. Been busy with work very much, unfortunately. I'm sorry. I hope it's going well, though. Hope it's good work things. Is like beginning of year bigger for you? Ryan says, I need to get back to painting. Haven't started on the starting card yet. I can't really figure out the reason why. I want them so I can play them. Can my models just magically paint themselves? Just not feeling it. Is there something else that maybe switching gears for a little bit would help? Like, I don't know. Are we feeling the knights more, for example? Are we feeling a character more? Rather than, like, forcing yourself to work on those. Let's see, an hour more of work. I don't feel like it. Can I pretend to be momentarily insane? I don't know. Go play games or something? I mean, you can do whatever you want. Whether your boss is down with that. That's what remains to be seen. Oh, Saren, hello, how are you? And I wasted mine. How we doing today? Don't worry, William. You'll have a pinup model stream to watch while recovering. That's right. The pinup for Kingdom Death won the sub vote. So here on Sunday, we'll be working on her. Before we dive back into more Chaos Night. Pretty great, I think. Pretty great. Oh, her friend lives a block away. We're supposed to get more serious about snow tonight, though. Gotcha. Growing up, my bestie also lived, like, right down the street. It was great. I could just walk down there. Maybe that's dangerous, but... like, that I could just take off and go visit her whenever, but... but I had the same. Let's see. Either way, Amazon acknowledgement order on a ship the VR. Let's go. That's exciting. Not too much longer to wait then. I'm mailing you a bag of my coughs ASAP. Uh-oh, watch out, wasted mind. Watch out. Coughs ink. Let's see, doing pretty good. How are you liking the Marshal? We are just diving in. He's pretty cool, I think. He's just a badass model. When Scott said I could paint him, I got very excited. I'm a sucker for anything cavalry, so I think we're gonna have some fun today. This is my kind of stretch goal for our January challenge. So I finished up Lucius yesterday, if you hadn't seen. I also put him on my socials. Let me get those because I've been bad about socials. If you want to help me out, a like, a comment, a share, all that helps me out. And here is Lucius all done. So here is my stretch goal. Got him on the base and ready to roll. If you want to check him out, he's on socials. Argello, hello. Jesse, hello. How are we doing today? Welcome, welcome in. We're working on a pony today before we get back to some chaos nights. Need it. I don't know. Having the characters here in between stuff. All the bigger projects is nice. The idea of walking her there herself is terrifying, but I guess it'll happen eventually. Yeah. When she's a little bit older. That'll be really nice. Just having them right there. Who brought the miniature? I think I never saw you doing the top lighting with white. Oh, I do it all the time. Yeah, the zenithal? Oh yeah, I do that all the time. A lot of times I just do it because it's easier to see on stream. So a lot of times I don't actually need it, like I'm not glazing off of it. But if it's all the black primer, it's really hard for you guys to see. But yeah, I do the zenithal pretty often. Sleepy, Jazzy? I have had a hard time with it being colder. I have not wanted to get out of bed. Argella, what you been up to? Good to see ya. What up, Slam? Hello. What you up to today? We're painting a pony. That's my day. The basement's all been kicking my butt. Sorry to hear that, Jazzy. Is it looking good though? Is the worth and the butt kicking worth it? I can only assume it's looking great because everything else you've shown us has looked great. Maybe I understand. Weren't you talking you work up from black? Or is this an on-camera, off-camera situation? So the primer I use is black. Yeah, I hate white primer. So if I do this, it's a black primer, which you can see under here, and then white paint from the top. So depending on what I'm doing. But yeah, you can work up from black. Just black and then the base coat over that. But for stream, I like to do it zenithal because it's a lot easier to see. Otherwise, yeah, he would just be a black blob to you guys right now. Pony stream is one of the best kinds? I think so. We could use some more pony streams. I think so. Nothing much currently. Working on Necrons at least. Let's go. I know you guys are working on Necrons together. How much Necrons do we have now ready? Or maybe in progress. In progress or ready to roll. Horth, that's right. I see, yeah. So like the Imperial Fists, I just do the black and then I start working up the base coat and up to the highlights. I don't do a zenithal for them. But for this, so you guys can see, it helps. Robot Crash, welcome in. How are you today? Now, what's everyone up to today? What do we got? I've got this boy this morning. I am dreading my workout today because I did split squats for the first time yesterday, and they hurt. I was pretty sure my booty was gonna fall off yesterday. It hurt. Now I'm just dreading my workout today because it hurt. Let's see, all we have left, I think, is of the trim, which is a lot of trim, and then paint. Fourth. Oh, we have a decent amount. I like to think so. We have painted warriors, the Scorpex, locusts, among others. That's so cool. Those are cruising. Good job. But Nikki, if I had other simple hobby questions that might require a video-based explanation, wherever could I go? Slam? Slam. You can go right here. Check out my YouTube. Thank you for that segue. I'll be working on YouTube tomorrow. Lemon, thank you so much for that sub for 10 months. of support. Thank you, thank you. Freeguild are such a good glow up. They got so many cool models. Welcome on in. How are you today? I'm really glad I get to paint one. This is Scott's army, so he gets to paint the rest of them. But he let me paint a pony, so that's the plan today. What are you up to? Your prayers are answered. Look at that. We have a basing tutorial coming soon. Coming soon. Split Scots. I didn't get the hip thrust done, Will. I couldn't get situated on the bench to where it felt okay. It felt like I was really gonna hurt myself. So between the other stuff I did, I was like, you know what? These can wait. I can do these another day. So I didn't get that figured out. I was wondering if maybe I'm a little short to make it work. So I gotta figure that out. Oh, thanks for alert, Big Boss. My buddy wants to get Freeguild and Kitbash into Kislev for Mordheim. I don't know why we didn't get Kislev with Old World. Or at least not yet. That'll forever confuse me. Thank you, Slam. What you got today, Slam? Back to work. While I start this pony here. Stern's working on skeletons today. Hope to finish this project today. Move on to something more interesting. We eating our hobby vegetables today. Respect it. Get the boring stuff done so you can get back to the fun stuff. I issues bouncing on 1 foot behind, up on the bench. It feels so awkward. It is a little bit. Apparently, I wasn't supposed to start with weights either, and I did. So I jumped right into hard mode. But I could see that. That front foot feels so far out there when you're trying to get set up. It is a little awkward. So you did a little code tinkering. Gonna get an hour treadmill done here at last hour stream. Just ease back into it. Let's go. We'll keep you company. Let's go. Reminds me, I was gonna work on my own skellies. Let's go, Rabbit Crash. Let's all get our skellies done. Let's see. Speaking of getting stuff done, I'm gonna do the voiceover tomorrow for the Seraphon basing video. And then I'm gonna work on Vegeta some more. I'm very excited. Very excited to not work on Warhammer for a day. I also did a thing, and I downloaded Blender last night. And I think I'm gonna take some time tomorrow to look up some tutorials and things. I did the thing. We're gonna do it. Or at least try it. Reminder of those 2 little bits of cape that the red didn't hit. I said, yeah, I'm gonna work up to it. I'm gonna put the orange here for the horse too. You almost did exactly the same thing. Let's go. We learn together. Together. We were talking about sculpting in stream yesterday, and I was like, you know what? What if I just tried it? What if part of my creative Wednesday is like an hour or 2 of Blender? So I just downloaded it. Right, welcome in. How are ya? Herm says, I have squat issues to begin with since my legs are long. I lose form if I try and lower myself too low. Yeah, maybe I'm at an advantage by being short. For the first time ever, it's coming in handy here. Robot Crash says there's some Pokro guards that I painted ages ago. Oh, and hated how they turned out. It's time for a repaint. Did you work with Blender before? Nope. I am brand new to it. Fool of you to think one day will be enough. No, I know it'll be a lot of work. But I want to try. I mean, if I don't like it, okay. Not a big deal. But I want to try it. I'm going to start learning more in Premiere. I've been doing that with the tutorials. It's just fun to learn new stuff. I'm kind of like a dog, right? If I'm not learning something, I get really antsy and destructive, and it's bad news for everyone. So I need new things to work on. I can work on the art for Exalted's game idea. I was wondering about sculpting a Chibi Nikki based on emote art as an introduction to character sculpting. That would be adorable. Have a little custom stream events or something. That would be pretty cute. Oh, goodness. Well, we can learn together here. Honestly, that'd be cool. I've been trying to learn Blender myself. Keeping me busy. Haven't put it aside. I don't know. Like, last year, we did a lot as far as, like... This is personal shit, and I'm not gonna dump on you guys. I did a lot of healing last year, and this year, I want to, like, learn new stuff and start thriving instead of surviving, you know? I'm trying to, like, find things that I would really enjoy, and I can start to do some of that, you know? That's the TLDR. Just want to find a couple things to tinker with. Light Madness, hello, how are ya? Destructive, I do. I get bored and antsy and it's bad. Yeah, for sculpting from scratch. I hear ZBrush is way better for that, but that you have to pay for. So, I'm gonna stay cheap. Because I'm self-employed. As someone who did powerlifting, oops, let me scroll back up here. I recommend doing less reps, less weight, more control on the hip thrusts. The only time I ever hurt myself wasn't when I squatted 675. It was when I hip thrusted 300 pounds like a fool. Okay, I will keep that in mind, Will. Whenever I can finally, like, set up to where it feels right, I will keep that in mind. You can also try Nomad Sculpt if you have a decent tablet. Okay. Well, I've got Blender downloaded. I'm gonna try that. But if I'm not feeling it, or if I think something would be better. Fox Farmer, welcome in. How are you? Over the last 5 years of using Blender, I think I've touched sculpting like once or twice. And we thriving, moisturized in our lane. That's right, getting swole. That's the goal, Ravenlord. That's the hope here. Is I want to find... Streaming's tough to make sustainable, especially within miniatures, where there's kind of a cap, right, on how many on your audience. We gotta find something where I can bring in something a little bit more passive, have some more fun with it. We're figuring it out, you know. ARR, what is that, Norman? Oh, R. I see now. I'm like, a Realm Reborn? What is Final Fantasy gonna do to help? Yeah, I'm just like, what? I'm just squatting 6 small girls worth of weight. Yeah, that's pretty nuts that Will could squat 6 of me. That's pretty crazy. And just write it off as a business expense. I know it doesn't work like that. Thank you for putting the parentheses. Because the amount of time I've had people tell me that is nuts. Weasel, hello, how are you? No matter, it's more chill option just meant for sculpting. I will take your considerations, chat. I do appreciate it. It's just, I do have to watch budget things. Because the time that I am sculpting and doing all this nonsense that isn't commissions, I'm not getting paid, so. It's we gotta balance here. We have to balance. The audience doesn't grow large with mini streaming, but we're rapidly loyal. It's true. It's, like I said, it's balance. So if I want to grow, if I want to have more things coming in passively, so where I don't have to be online every second of the day, that's what we're figuring out this year, you know? Part of that's YouTube, but like, if anyone's ever streamed on YouTube, not a lot of money there, but like, it's part of it. We're figuring it out. Can't buy the ZBrush, go play 14, apparently, yeah. Boot, hello, how are you? Ravenlord says, Will could squat a little over 3 of me, and I'm a large woo-woo boy. Will you be sharing your sculpting process with us? Oh, the progress? I thought about even doing some, like, time-lapse videos. Just being like, watch me, like, completely goof up some stuff in ZBrush or Blender. I'll at least show you guys, like, progress pictures, yeah. ZBrush versus Blender, depends what you want to do with it. ZBrush for complex characters and texturing. Blender's great for making things like bases and terrain. Gotcha. So maybe ZBrush is the way to go. I was back and forth a little bit last night. But Blender was free, so it got downloaded. Did you all hear about Scott being Rookie of the Year? Did you guys know? That Zoom Scott here in the chat? Rookie of the Year. Much Zoom, very skill, that's right. Look at my sculpt. I was thinking, because I was like, man, should I stream on TikTok again? And I can't get out of my head when you're like, it was like a show and tell. Look at my model. Well, that's what I think of every time for like streaming a TikTok. The term large uwu boy is gonna give me nightmares. Excellent, good. Good. We're starting off the stream strong, chat. Strong. See me a couple of videos professional Blender challenge for wild montage of artists' response all to the same prompt. I love stuff like that. Yeah, send it my way. But yeah, if you want to learn together, Slam, you let me know. We can conquer both the X-Files and Blender, or ZBrush, wherever we end up. I have both ZBrush and Blender. Got a display or tablet display. ZBrush is pretty hard. We have a tablet. It's not like a fancy one. Maybe I need to look at that too for what we have versus what I can do with it. Zoom is the engine of V6, Scott. Could you imagine? Yeah, Scott does racing sims here on Twitch. His schedule right now is Monday and Thursday, because that's when he's doing events. But if you guys want to catch some racing sims, go follow Scott for me. Vegeta, welcome in. How are ya? Yes, Scott is Wookiee of the Year. Yes, he is now. How are you? Welcome in. Absolutely. Then we can sculpt one of Mulder and Scully each. Oh my goodness. Could you imagine? All of the X-File fan art we could make. I'm gonna sculpt a potato. Or Snake Man. I'll sculpt Snake Man. Hey Vorpal, welcome in. I was a freelance artist for about a decade. Eventually got burned out. Sincerely wishing you the best. Hope you can find a good balance to make the work feel more sustainable for you. Thank you. I appreciate that. It's tough, right? I think unless you've kind of run into it. So I'll share a little bit. Last year I got severely burned out. Like the worst burnout I've ever had. And this year I'm like taking really big steps to try and avoid that. So that might mean less commissions at a time and things like that, but once we get kind of the stuff figured out, it should be better. So thank you for that. I appreciate that. How are you today? I'm a big Bigfoot with boobs. Which sounds a little weird out of context. I realize that now. And I'm not going to explain it for chat. They're just going to have to live with it. William can squat like a solid 1,000 crunch reps. Oh, it gets me about sculpting. You see the wizards on Twitch doing things fast and efficiently. Then you realize you're watching them sculpt a simple sword hilt for 5 hours. Yeah. I'm sure there's a lot of that, too. I mean, it's another skill, right? Let me grab a paint real quick. You have to find ways to prioritize your health for sure. Yeah. And I think... I've been doing this full-time for, what, 5 years? And I was just go, and not taking the time to prioritize some of that. And now I'm a lot better. It's tough because not as much money is coming in because you're not going. But like I feel so much better and I feel more creative, which is huge. Let me grab a paint real quick. Don't leave me out here like this. Okay, what Slam is referencing is an actual episode from the X-Files, which was just a female Bigfoot. It was great. And, like, in the episode, they draw, like, the really iconic photo of Bigfoot, and they just put boobs on it. Like, not even well drawn, just gave it the old W and moved on. It was great. I think it was season 2 if you guys want to look it up. It was great. So now whenever we meme about X-Files, she's one of the ones that comes up all the time. Like, Boobfoot, yes, there we go. There we go. Man, X-Files has been great. How is it so good? Both of you see? Will's out here battling illness and chat today. Very brave. But yeah, downloaded that last night, so I'll let you guys know how it goes. If I end up switching to something else, or we just keep cruising, and I'll take whatever I learned and maybe pull it to another program later. I don't know. We'll figure it out. There's a Bigfoot with boobs and X-Files. Yeah, I guess I missed that episode. Season 2, I believe. If you wanted to check it out. It was, oh, maybe 1. No, I can't remember. It was pretty early. We're only in season 3, so not too far in. I have just face test for the 5th time today. I got enough. Goodbye. I'm gonna live in a cave. That sounds perfect, honestly. Just run off into the wilderness. What is everyone up to today? Besides, you know, hiding out in caves. What do we got going on? Have fun with it, whatever it may be. Yeah. I guess we'll ask chat. Are we learning anything new this year, chat? Like, I've been doing Japanese practice. Oh, Vorpal, thank you so much for that sub. I really appreciate that. Enjoy your ad-free viewing, your emotes. Thank you for the support. I appreciate it. You get all of our silly Simon emotes. Talking the original series or the original, yeah. So just straight up season 3. Let's see. I guess I should ask Scott to match his army. Scott, you here? Want to try and match color if you've already got this somewhere. Not many can handle the power of the millennial crunch wrap. I want a crunch wrap so bad now. God damn it, chat. You always do this to me. There's stuff too. Okay, I was gonna ask, but he's got like this gold along the bottom. Any preference? Almost like a silver with a wash, but I don't know if you had any gold across your arm. Hey, Living Frost, welcome in. I want to get better at freehanding designs on flags. That's a good one. Freehand in general is just a good one to tackle. I'm sorry. That's okay. One day I'll go get a power bowl or something. Been a while since we all did Taco Bell, right? I do love those days where we talk about something on stream and then everyone goes to do the thing. Cracks me up. We're also easily influenced. Cracks me up. Alright, I think we need to start our pony. Where we're at. Looks like a high-end gold without any yellow in it. Yeah, it almost looks like a silver with a wash with how they do it. Maybe. That's the same color. Yep. The other one I was thinking. Let's start with this and we'll decide. Is that why they call you an influencer? Yes, because I make everyone go get Taco Bell. This is the life, Jesse. The life. Alright. Let's start base colors on the pony. I think what else is going on. Worked on Lucius last night. Watched Scott zoom. Man, that really is about. And downloaded Blender. That's really about it. How boring. It's been kind of nice being back into like work mode and excited to tackle things, but it means I'm not doing a whole lot else during the week, unfortunately. We'll have D&D this weekend, so I'm looking forward to that. And then YouTube Day tomorrow, I am excited about. Should be fun. But that's about all I got, chat. We'll just work on Pony, I suppose. For the Chaos Knights, Scott built the second little one for me. I'm going to go ahead and get airbrushing for those two. I think I'm going to work out the two small ones together. I think that's going to work easier for me. I'm having a hard time because I don't want to get... They have so many panels and pieces that I didn't want just all over my room, but I feel like I've approached it a little too slow. I was too cautious, I think. So I need to just dive in here, probably Thursday, Friday, and get all those panels airbrushed. I'm just scared of messing up all the pieces, because there's a lot. Luckily with the small ones, they don't get magnetized at the waist, so I can start to put those panels together quicker than the big ones. I think the small ones will go pretty quick. As opposed to having to wait on some of the bigger pieces. Anyone else doing some hobby today? What do we got, chat? I know more people finishing up the January challenge. Congrats. I think I got the tracker all updated if you guys want to check that out. Any other hobby today? Let's see, skipping the gym to start trimming the basement. I want this baby done. I mean, that's also a workout. I think that counts for both. Housework definitely workout. Once it finally thaws back out here, I'm gonna have to do yard days for my workout for a couple days. You got leaves everywhere. So currently working on building and painting the Kingdom Death 1.6 box. I have Gambler's Chest waiting in the wings. You have a lot of projects ahead of you. Oh. That's awesome, though. Trying to figure out where to send wife and bib while you're contagious. I was wondering about that. Keep the little one safe. Didn't know if you guys had worked out with family yet, or you guys can get something figured out here, Will. I need to get back to my Gambler's Chest. I did Atlas, and then we've kind of moved on to other stuff for a little bit. The man Atlas was fun. Love that. Hey, Irvine. Oh, I can't stay long. Well, we're happy to have you here for a bit. What you up to today? We're just working on this pony. I'm gonna get a quick base coat on him real quick. I'm gonna work on the rider a little bit more. Just send yourself to the Shadow Realm for a few days. There you go. That's how we finally conquer COVID. Send it to the Shadow Realm. Chat speed. Goofy. There we go. Ready to crack into the Gambler Chest Heroes. All the new Survivor sculpts are gorgeous. They are, yeah. It's really hard to decide what to work on next because everything is so cool. I know mine should be the, like, Smog Singers. I don't like them as much as some of the other stuff, but I need to get it done. For if I ever get to play this game, they need to be ready. It's just all the big stuff is way cooler. What if I get really good at Blender chat and then I just make my own backlog? A scary thought, too. What if I get just really good at 3D sculpting and I get to make my own backlog? Smog Singers. Escaping? No. Kingdom Death. We're still talking Kingdom Death. They're creepy little guys. Creepy. What if you get so good at 3D sculpting you add to everyone else's backlog? That would be pretty sick. Pretty sick. The number of Piccolo minis in your collection would reach horrifying levels. Yeah. It's just everything that currently doesn't have a pinup now has a pinup. We start with Sanguinius, like we were talking yesterday, and then we just go from there. Just go from there. Mom, I can make my own dolls now. Yes, my mom will be thrilled. She's like, you're taking 5 hours a week unpaid to try and sculpt your own dolls? Yeah. That's nice, dude. So many critters, I know. Pick up Sanguinius, you say. Let's focus on that topic for a while. I mean, it only starts with Sanguinius, you know. I think, I feel like a Vulcan pinup would be high on my list. I feel like, yeah, he'd be up there. Chat, suggest what pinups you'd like. Avian, you come in at the perfect time. Hello, how are you? Norman says, that reminds me, when I got the printer and was talking to some art-talented friends about it, they assumed I was sculpting everything. Couldn't fathom people paying for miniature packs from others. Perspective does a lot. Yeah. Sculpt your own scantily clad dolls. That's right. That's right. Avian, what you up to today? Hers pinup? Goth bad boy? That could be fun. Lean into that. Alright, chat, get your requests in. So that I can draw a really bad stick figure of them for now. That's all I got for now, but maybe. Corax and Perrobo. You're always the one with the lion. Learn to do hands. I mean, artists can do hands. Those dumb AI bots. We can do hands. Make sure to print them all with tiny chastity belts. Oh, you gotta go for the... No, you gotta go for the optional thing. That's where the money is. We're making this a... we're making this a thing. You gotta go where the money's at. Options. Pin-up Slender Scott? Could you imagine? See? We're dangerous now. We're dangerous. If we can dream it, we can badly sculpt it. No one can break into Dorn's belt. It's too well fortified. Wow. Wow. In line with the male pinups, we need Scott Beach pinup. Ah, full beach line. Hell yeah. Always need a beach episode and a beach line. Truly, the human mind is a fascinating thing. Especially when we can get, what, 70 of us together to do this? Great. Yeah. Yeah. It's a fascinating, terrifying thing. That's what we're learning today. Alright, got hammer. Looks like a little dagger. There's just so much stuff on him. A little bag over here. Trying to decide if we do the gold still. I think the gold could be cool. I do like my normal gold workup. I just don't want to bring it in if it's nowhere in Scott's army. That feels a little silly. Emphasis on terrible. Why do I have to be a part of this? Chat is spoken. That's what chat wants. I don't know what to tell you. Up there, Nikki husband. That's what chat wants. I think Scott's City is black and orange. So it does have some of the orange. So we've got the orange on the pony here. Kind of an accent color. I think red is the main and then the orange is kind of the accent. Terrible news. The free AI art thing I found doesn't let me do a pinup model for content moderation reasons. I suppose that's probably good. No pinup Sanguinius A art just yet. That's what we were saying yesterday, Slam. Is if it's not there, that means I have to do it. And you know what? I'm ready to step up. I'm ready to do that. You denied us the only Scott account, so now we're just paying you back. Chat never forgets. Chat never forgets. Oh, sure, let me just have money. Yep. You just have to manifest it, Slam. You're just like, money, please. And you put it out into the universe. Get that doctor money. Doctors make big bucks. Yes, Slam. Get on your research money. I wish. Okay, when our pinup miniature site takes off, we'll do alright. We'll do alright. I'll even let you sculpt Sanguinius. That can be all yours if you'd like. Alright, there's that. I guess I'll just keep blocking in colors for now. Kind of figuring out what's what. As much as I want to start highlighting things, let's just go ahead and keep blocking. All this research, I never researched how to get that bag. Gotta get that science bag, yep. Very classic. Eye pain. You should have been a doctor of bread. Yeah, get that bread. You get bags and breads and all the things. I can assure you, there is no bag. You're a PC doctor? Look at all the doctors in the chat. I can't work. We're only seeing washboard abs, oily abs. Let me see. They're dangling participle. That's what you think, Ethan. Again, you go where the money is. Yeah, we gotta think bigger, chat. I think bigger. Participle's a funny word. It is kind of, isn't it? You don't get to say it very often. Headed out, Earbray. Have a good one. Thanks for joining us for a little bit of crazy today. We'll see you later. Bye for now. Last cannon in your pocket. Alright, I think we'll go brown for these leathers. Everyone on the internet is a doctor at everything. Nobody would ever lie on the internet, Kenneth. No, that's illegal. Can't do that. Can't do that. Third Xbox showcase today. Bethesda's streaming Fallout 76, but it's a video of a racing game. They have one, but I think it's later this week. So unless that's a different one, like a Fallout specific one. Because they're gonna show, I think, Avowed and a couple other games that they've been teasing. Oh, I guess we should talk Warhammer reveals. We have Warhammer reveals on Thursday night. Anything we are hoping for, chat? I know we've talked about it a couple times, but in case anyone's missed it or newer to the community, anything we're excited for Thursday reveals? It was 40k, Age of Sigmar, Kill Team, I believe Horus Heresy. Where are the other systems we've got? Anything we're excited for, hoping for. I'm just along for the ride. Whatever cool, like, new stuff they've got, I'll check that out. Nothing I'm super hoping for. Or Seraphon would be cool. I feel like, if I were to guess for Sigmar, it'd probably be because they're end of edition campaign stuff. Whatever would be in that last book. I would absolutely take a Seraphon, but yeah, whatever else needs to be in that campaign book is probably what we'd be looking at. I feel like JPEG had a really good guess the other day, and I can't remember what it was. Hey, Tackler, welcome back in. How are you? Can't wait to hear more about the new version of Old World. I don't think Old World was on the preview, but I don't remember. That may be Adepticon. How are you today? Welcome on in. I am curious what they've got next for Old World, now that boxes are going out here this weekend. What's next steps, I guess. I am curious to see. Sad face. There's usually a little bit of time in between those, like, big releases. Just because everyone's working on boxes and they like to cycle through the different systems, so might be a little bit of time, but I would like to see what they've got in store next. I am curious. That Mimi, welcome in. So brushes, right now I am actually using one from Monument Hobbies. This is their synthetic brush. I haven't used one of theirs in a while, so I decided to grab one and give it a go. Holding up really nicely. I do like this brush quite a bit. Usually I use their Raphael. So if you do exclamation brushes, I get them from Jackson Arts. But usually it's Raphael. I've kind of switched to this to give it a try just because I haven't used him in a while. How are you? Is there anything you're working on? Want to grab some paint? Thank you, thank you. Yeah, technically it hasn't even launched yet, that's true. Lizardmen were the first minis I painted back in the 90s. It is too bad they are legacy armies. Too bad. My favorite type of announcement. Everything but Blood Bowl. Matt Side, welcome in. How are you? All good, Slam. I was trying to... I think I want to condense some stuff down. Unfortunately for brushes, I can't. But, like, if I go to, I think, Throne, you can actually set up a shop. And I'm wondering if I can combine, like, all of the Amazon stuff with, like, that. And just want to condense stuff down. I was thinking about maybe looking into that. There's just too many stuff in too many places. As you deep into Flash Eater Courts in the moment. Loving their old models and the new. Welcome, welcome on in. They have some sweet new models. I've been working on, for Sigmar side, I've been working on my Seraphon. Here is my latest lizard, who's actually a frog. Here is my Croak with his just ridiculous chair. The model is insane, but now he's done. And then City's here for Scott and chat. When is the reveal stream? It is Thursday night for US, early Friday morning for UK friends. I don't remember exactly what time Central. 9 Central? I bought this one recently as well because I love the model. Yes. Sigmar has so many just cool centerpiece models. I think I started with 40k and I have 40k armies. But Sigmar is way more fun, I think, to paint and just like pick up project minis. Just the amount of details on these things are nuts. Would have been great if Lizardmen and Tomb Kings were the old world starter armies. Relived my first game of Warhammer, pretend to be 14 years old and not overburdened by the weight of adult life. I'm glad they brought back the armies, but I think a new army would have been cool to start with. Kislev or Cathay was the one I was really interested in. Would have been cool to start with one of the new ones. But I know a lot of people were missing the Tomb Kings and Bretonnia. Just doesn't give me a lot of incentive to jump in myself, I guess. Thinking about quitting my job and joining a better company. You getting that resume out already? To do it. I am here to encourage. Should have been Kislev versus Chaos. That would have been cool. Yeah. I should have reworked all the models before re-releasing. I don't want to pay for old and clunky models. Yeah. New price with the old models is... That's a tough ask for me. That's a no for me, dog. I agree with that. I'm glad that we are getting some new models, but seeing them beside the old ones is rough. It's rough. I think they went to the back room and picked whatever they had 10-year overstock of. Yeah, just a warehouse out there. What can we do with this? That being said, if the Green Knight gets a resculpt, I will pick that up. I always love that miniature. I have the original. Fat Rat from chat very kindly sent me one. I've thought about digging out and getting ready. I have to gap fill, which I hate doing. I need to stop being a baby about it and just do it one day, but... would have jumped in if they made Norska, but GW unsurprisingly went the lazy route. I think one of them should have been a new army. But here we are. Doesn't matter what I think. Doing the same right now. Tired of being in a tech company has like 5% technicians, 95% management overhead. Ew, yeah. Get those resumes updated. Chat, all of you. Always have that thing ready to go. Keep it up to date. Chat, how long do I put waffles in the air fryer to make them crispy again? Any air fryer experts in the chat? This other bag could be. Got a lot of different browns between the horse, the different leathers, the bags. A lot of browns are having to sort between here. Use, oh, a toaster? That's a good idea. Throw it in there. Resume, you know I think keep that thing on me. My resume is not up to date. Get it up to date. Alright, there's that. I've got that little sleeping pack back there. I'll get that in a little bit. I'm wondering if we should go ahead and just start washing our silver. Just to get it started while we're picking at other stuff. Let's do it. Go and wash the silver. I've had 0 instruction the last 2 weeks. A little bit of management would be good here. Maybe guys, yeah, just even it out a little bit. Just even it out a little bit. For smaller quarters, I don't want them to get stuck. Oh, in the toaster. Just use a fork to get them out. I'll just use your unfinished bases. Oh, got him. Oh. I guess, does anyone have any hobby questions? This might be a good time. A little quieter today. Anyone working on anything we can help with? If anyone is newer to stream, hello, I'm Nikki. We playing a lot of Warhammer here. I'm happy to stop and show anything that I'm doing, colors I'm using, stuff like that, so just let me know. Otherwise, I'll just keep cruising. Happy to stop and show what I'm doing. I'll get right back to that, Scott. If you guys want to check out the other things I've been working on, they're on my socials. I posted Lucius this morning, so if you guys want to help me out, give him a like, a comment, a share, all that good stuff. He is up. You can see my other projects, including my Seraphon. And then we also have our Discord, which is where we hang out in between streams. If you want to share what you're working on, come hang out. That is all there. How is horse so far? He has lots of little details. He does. I think just balancing out all the browns at this point is the biggie. And then I've got to figure out how I want to do that, like gold. I don't want to bring it into your army if you don't have it anywhere else. Hey, Z-Decker, welcome in. How are you? But if you're giving me free reign, maybe we do it anyway. Brown horse, brown leather, brown bags. I thought about changing the horse, but if I go silver or gray horse, he's also got gray rocks beneath him. So I didn't want to do that. It's been tough for sure for the army. Yeah, they're have a lot of very just neutral, earthy colors to them. Which is cool. But so I also want to go a darker skin tone for him. Making sure that's unique as well. Bringing a little bit more of the warmth, more of the red. Or pink, I guess. Oh, Scorpion, thank you so much for that sub for 4 months of support. Thank you, thank you. How are you today? What you up to? I really appreciate that. Could have done the painted white and brown. Oh, on the horse? Yeah, I guess I could have. Oh. We're here now. Got a bright white horse. Yeah, I guess Shadowfax. What is Shadowfax's income tax policy? Yeah, I guess we could have. I didn't think about white. Suppose we still could. I'm gonna like picture it here as we work it up. I'm gonna think on it. The coloring pattern painted. Oh, okay. I didn't realize that was a thing. He is Lord of all horses. He probably doesn't pay. He's probably collecting it, right? He's probably Shadowfax the tax man. Alright, we're gonna think on the horse. We're gonna work on the banner for a little bit until I get it figured out. An Appaloosa? Trying to picture some of these horses in my head. They're like the white and brown speckled, right? And they get the dot spots. Sarah says, I do have a hobby question today. How wet should you keep your sponge behind your wet palette? I have one I've been using for a long time. I tend to keep mine maybe a little too dry. I absolutely soak mine. Oh, Sarah, yeah. So I just dunk mine and I leave it for a little bit before stream. I will say I don't close mine up, so I don't actually use the lid for mine. I just have it wet while I'm actually working on things. But yeah, I absolutely soak mine. If that helps. But then I can use it like all day. Who's gonna catch Shadowfax and collect the money? He is the meaning of haste. Scorpion says, I'm doing alright. Working on ideas to finish the base of my first Chaos Knight. Hell yeah, let's go. Mine's every image for horse paint guides and Pinterest link freaking horse people. It's all the horse girls. Dalmatian horse? Horse people unsettle me. Why did that not pull up? These are kind of pretty. And there's a lot of options, which is fun. Okay. I'm gonna keep that in mind. I won't do it right now. We'll work on the writer a bit for right now. But that could be fun. Pinterest needs to die ASAP, especially the worst image site ever. I use it for recipes, but yeah, it's not great. Like, for me, it's an easy way to just, like, save something like that for later. Just all in one spot. But yeah. I don't think I'd ever use it for anything else. It is rough. It's rough. Gone Beyond One, welcome in. My cat sleeps on the wet palette, so I must use the lid. Is he given that sort of Saxonish Kingdom Rohan is? I'd expect he has to send some of 7 extra military aid instead of paying in cash. Chocolate belly putty. I feel like, okay, so if we do the painted, we'd probably have to go a little bit darker and then start to work on the white. Which, you know what? Let's do it. Heck it. Scott, do you want a painted pony? Do we like this idea? Seems a little more challenging, so I'm on board. No, it's your army. You want to paint a pony? Just give me another option. Do you like the painted pony? Pinterest is an excellent marketing platform. People plan what they're going to buy on it. I've seen a lot of people use it for, like, yeah, affiliate marketing type stuff. It's interesting to me. I guess I'm not sure, like, who still uses Pinterest, like, a lot. I feel like middle-aged ladies is the answer. But, like, depending on demographic of what you're throwing on there. Let's see, Lurk, gotta shop groceries, work crunch with bugged updates no one wants to do because it's 6 p.m. I'll leave the Nikki show on for the cat. Hello, kitty cat. Thanks for the lurk. I hope you can get everything figured out here. I know you said it's been way busy. Get some food. Hope you get to relax. We'll see you later. Do you want to paint a pony? I commissioned you to paint this with only 2 restrictions. The rest is up to you. You want a chocolate belly on your Brutalis dreadnought? You want paint a dreadnought? Dalmatian dreadnought. I have 10 on my own to figure out how to paint. We'll give Scott all the really difficult ones, yeah. I can figure out Appaloosa and Dappled and all those. I was gonna do that for all my Rohan, and then I realized how many ponies I have to paint. I was like, I don't feel like doing that. That's a lot of ponies. Scott giving the starving artist his hard-earned Zoom coins. Get your Zoom coin today. Actually, please don't. That was humor. No, I heard you loud and clear, Live Man. Don't worry. Don't worry. Dalmatian Dread Inc. Pinterest users are women aged 18 to 24. So yeah, anything you're referring for that demographic would do pretty well, I would imagine. Hey, that's that guy. Welcome in. I need to get a set of paints, but I don't know which I want to get. What are you looking at? Maybe we can help. I think my question is going to be, what are we working on? And are we, like, starting from scratch? Do we need, like, completely new paints? Where are we at? Set the scene for us. After younger than 35. Yeah, I like that I can have, like, all my stuff in one spot, but that's probably all that I really use before. I could see it being useful, depending on what you got, though. Paint is the word picture with your tongue burn. Is that what you heard? Yeah, that's cursed. You made me read that out loud. Hmm? I was looking at a Pro Acryl. I think it's Army Painter that's coming out with a huge new line. Just want a full set because I have a few random ones. Most are older and I'm running out. Of those 2, I can definitely recommend Monument. So I've got Monument on my desk right now. So I use the Pro Acryl paints. I'm actually using one of their brushes right now. I really like Monument. Their paints are very similar if you're going to be working with other ranges. Like if you decide to pick up some Citadel, or Vallejo is my other kind of preferred paint brand. They work very similar. I would say the Monument's a tiny bit thinner, but still really nice coverage, really nice colors. So of the 2, I would definitely look at Pro Acryl. I really do not like Army Painter. I know that the new line is supposed to be better, but I'm hearing it's still not great from the reviews that are coming out. So of those 2, I can definitely recommend Pro Acryl. I like Pro Acryl. There it is in the chat. There actually is. We have a discount code if you'd like to use that if you're looking at a paint set. You can use that to pick that up. I can't recommend Army Painter. I've never liked their paint. I have one purple tone from them that I use, and as soon as it's gone, that's all I will have. You try to like Monument? Oh, but you don't. But you prefer Vallejo? What is it you don't like about? Just curious, because I think they're very similar. The one thing I don't like are these lids. They have the sriracha lids. So when you have paint and you close it back up, there's more paint that you have to dab away, and it makes me crazy. You can buy other lids, but I hate having to spend more money on a lid I should just have. So that is the one thing I don't like about Pro Acryl, is this freaking lid. The paint itself, though, I will take over Army Painter every single day. I hear about Army Painters, they don't really color match, so it's hit or miss. They also have too much medium in with the bottle. Like, the consistencies, it's not right, in my opinion. Like, part of the, like, preparing to use their paint is to squeeze out, like, some of the extra medium, and it's just, it's never quite right. The consistency's kind of weird. You heard they're not great. The only person I saw review them, I think the reviews I've seen is, like, it brings them to okay. Again, I really do not like Army Painter, so, like, it would have to really, really wow me to even consider it. So I've had too many paints just be garbo on me. I am not a fan, and I will recommend, I like Monument, I like Vallejo, and I like Citadel. I don't like the paint pots. The Monument paints I've used is very, very saturated, and that's just not how I pick colors. Interesting. Usually saturated good. Usually that's a selling point. I feel like Vallejo's the big dog, but they have the distribution of Lich's Factory, meaning they're nearly impossible to find. There for a while, especially with COVID, they were. I feel like they're a lot easier to find now. Unfortunately, because they were hard to find, a lot of stores stopped carrying some of it, which is difficult. You like the Sriracha top? I hate it. I hate it. Barack was a lovely in-between Vallejo. Thick body and Reaper flowy. Yeah. Yeah. It's like, it's a little bit thinner than the Vallejo, but not quite as thin as the Reaper. So depending on what you're doing, maybe something to consider. I had Old Army Painter for a few paints I really wanted to color, but they're very difficult for me to use. I don't like them. I don't like them. Do metallic paints wreck brushes more? They tend to, yes, because you have the little metallic flakes that get into the bristles. So if I'm doing a lot of metallic work for the day, I will try to pick, and that's kind of why I got this synthetic brush. I will pick a synthetic brush that doesn't tear up my nice new brushes. But yes, because you're working with the metallic flakes, they tend to eat up brushes more. If you like less saturated colors, Vallejo model color, yeah, is the way to go. More of a lot of the historic war gamers and like scale modelers do the Vallejo, especially if you're doing historic, because they have the actual like color matching. But yeah, if you're looking for some of the less saturated colors, you're definitely looking at Vallejo. For sure. How often does that site restock? They're all out. For Monument, I think it's pretty regular. I've not watched, like, I've not, like, sat there and tracked a restock, I guess. I think they're pretty regular, though. For those who order more often, do we know when they're gonna get some more? Hey, Bogalicious, welcome in. Duncan's bottles are Sriracha top 2. This better not be the new trend. I've lost a quarter of my gold from leaking. Oh my gosh. I can't stand the... Please don't let this be the trend. Can't stand it. Welcome on in. Is there anything you're working on today? Hey, Master, you're welcome in. Someone said to me, don't buy a range straight off. Buy some... Oh, I'm sorry. Don't buy a range straight off. Buy some from different ranges. Find the one you like. Every opinion is different, same as brushes. I think every paint line has pros and cons. There are different paints that I use for different reasons. I do think overall, though, like if you were like, I'm going to buy a group of paints to get started with, I would recommend Monument, I would recommend Vallejo, and I would recommend Citadel. But be aware that the paint pots, you just don't get as much for your money. But if you are starting with Warhammer, it makes it really easy to get your army colors and get going. So those are what I'd recommend. Secondary recommendation would be Reaper. They're quite a bit thinner. So if you're doing a lot of layering and a lot of glazing, if you like the very thin paints, then I would recommend Reaper. Maybe I should get some Monument synthetic brushes for metals, since I like the Probe Slables a lot. I've been using this since kind of mid last week, and I really like it. I will probably get more of these. You can see I've even been using it for my gold, because I don't clean my brushes super great. I probably should today. I have really liked it. Jordan, oh, a gyrocopter. Very cool. Well, welcome on in. That's a fun little model. Monument for white, gray, and black. They also have a nice white. Easy to work with. I also like their, I think it's golden yellow. It's also very easy to work with. Or some more of those trickier colors. Theirs are very nice and I would recommend. But yeah, if anyone else has any questions about any of that, let me know. But I'd recommend, all that to say, I would pick Monument over Army Painter for sure. How are you doing on shades? I'm annoyed because the old one I was saving is dry and glossy on me, even with shaking. But doing okay. The monument I got to try and replace the Agrax was not the same color, so the hunt continues. Monument even shipped to EU? That's a good question, chat. For those who have ordered, as I am here in the States, is there a distributor or do they ship direct? Do we know? I will have to defer to chat, unfortunately. There's a distributor for EU, I think. Okay. I'm not sure if Element would have them, or I'm trying to think where I could send you to look. If anyone knows, if JPIC was here, I would ask JPIC. I know he has ordered. I have no idea. I haven't used Practical yet. I want to. I also on a Kickstarter I backed. Oh, I didn't receive them, so I have to save again. I'm sorry to hear that. That stinks. You can get Paracar paints on Element. There you go. That might be a spot to look. If you do go through Element, we have a code there as well if you'd like to use that. Sarkarius, thank you so much for that sub for 35 months of support. Thank you, thank you. How are you tonight? We are chatting paints and working on a horse. What I got. My throw elements like get Moonstone. I know, I ordered some Bushido. Thank you, everyone who uses the element link. I ordered 3 more of my little Kitsune. That as soon as they get them, I will get them. I'm adding on to my warbands with what you guys ordered. Thank you, thank you. You need a pot of good Null Oil and Agrax with wave 4 down the line. If you have them. And would you like me to use them? Absolutely. I'm just annoyed that this pot is shiny on me. I know that we're going to clear coat and matte coat them. That's fine. It's just I don't like it when I'm working with it. I'm wondering how much it's worth it. I'm just being picky artist at this point. But But if you'd like me to use them, I've been saving them. I basically keep the tape on them so I know they're yours, and I just pull them out for for the Imperial Fist. I've used any of the metallics for Monument Hobbies. I've used a couple of them. So I've used their white gold, which I wonder if that would work here, actually. The white gold I really like. I think I picked up their copper and I need to try it. I don't think I've actually put it on anything yet. But the white gold was very smooth. I did like it. Alright. I really want to work on this horse, but if we're going to do the painted, I'm going to wait. We can get his skin tone, though. We're going to go with dark skin tone. The dark skin on the workup I like. I think they have a Europe stock. Oh, in France or Germany as well. Yeah, thank you everyone for the help. I haven't had to go that route, so I don't know off the top of my head. I'm good. Finally got started on painting again today, but lost the light when I was on with the airbrush. Oh no, the light bulb blew out. I'm sorry. Glad you got a little bit of time in with it, though. Alright, where's my paint? I have, like, the two around the one I want, but not the actual. Aha, found it. Yeah, I've still got some left. I have Menace. Yep. So I guess depends how big wave 4 is. To answer your question, I guess it'll depend. I will say I use a lot of it more on, I guess the vehicles take more of it. Just because of all the treads and all of that. Warcry Warband? What's up, Boot? What about Warcry? Warcry? Alright. Skin tone. I believe all that is silver on the shield. I'll wait a second. I think I'm missing some black. You said warbands? I don't remember. Maybe. I was talking about Bushido, not Warcry. I can't actually order Games Workshop from Elements because of their trade agreement. So I like to pick up things like Bushido, and I've done Malifaux, but I feel bad because it's from the States. So I have to ship it over there and then ship it back. Moonstone is the other one that I've picked up since that is based over there as well. So I save my element monies and get those. Alright, we're getting somewhere, chat. We're getting somewhere. PW doesn't let retail ship over borders, yeah. So I've done it before, and I was able to get some of my Eldar that way, but with the new agreement, I can't do that anymore. So now I grab the other stuff, which is actually, honestly, more fun anyway, so I have enough Warhams. You need some for you and Scott. Go for it. About 4 Nuln and 2 Agrax at 40 apiece. I don't think it was worth that, but if you're spending that kind of money, I'm gonna use it on your stuff, yeah. I'm gonna save that for yours then. Probably not on the Knights. Yeah, the Knights, that's a bucket of Nuln oil right there. That entire, like, the whole inside section, the frame, sorry. So much Nuln oil going into that. I switched to Monument for that, for the Chaos Knights we're working on. I just can't find a good Agrax replacement. Because the monument's not quite the same color. It's a bit more black than Agrax. I got 4,000 points of Heresy Blood Angel primed, base with the basic black-red shadow color. Next step is all the highlighting. Gotta have it all done by end of February. You got plenty of time, Sarkarius. Plenty of time. Okay, let's get that white gold out, because I kind of want to try it on the... And then you guys can see the monument metallic. Yeah, I got their copper, but I haven't tried it yet. Nope. Where is it? White gold. You're fine if you need some for personal character commissions. I need it. Okay. Okay. I think this white gold's gonna be perfect, actually. I'll give it a good shake because I haven't used it, I think, since Wasted Mind stuff, though. We'll try it back here on the bag and see what we think, if that's what we're looking for. It's a cool color, I just don't know if that's what I want. Oh, come on. I just hyped you up, Monument Paints. I need you to work now. One more shake. I've just been sitting for a while. Alright, trying this again. Nope. Alright, well. Guess that's getting the Vortex mixer later. That's alright. We can work on other stuff. We have the rest of the metallics to work on, so let me get those real quick. I used these yesterday, so they'll be fine. What does everyone have planned for the rest of today, chat? What you got? I feel like the rest of my day is going to be trying to work, but then ending up watching Blender and other tutorials. That'll probably be my day. I will get distracted by wanting to learn new things. And that'll be my day. Because that's how it tends to go when I start thinking about something. Trying to figure out... Oh, still working on it? There. Walking, chilling, screaming at some game, I imagine. Today is catch-up anime day. I think we need to watch Solo Leveling. I think that's all we've got. Anyone else watching anything good right now? Exalted, hello! Thank you so much for that sub for 52 months of support. Fancy custom stuff, all fancy. How are you? Hey, the horror kid, welcome in. Working, hopefully work out later. Maybe look at painting station. What you got lined up for workout? Or for painting, either way. Slam's got Blue Exorcist, Delicious in Dungeon, and another I've forgotten. And say solo leveling? Okay. I've heard, so we've watched the first episode. I've heard that the actual, like, manga is very good. I'm gonna give it a few episodes to see if I get, like, sucked into it. First episode is alright. I did see Exalted that that controller leak, I guess, was correct for Elden Ring. I'm pretty excited. That was like all my Twitter last night. It was all the Elden Ring people freaking out. Excited to dive into that here when that comes out. Where are my other Elden Ring fans in the chat? Are we excited for DLC? Painting? Don't know. Probably just something for fun. Maybe Battletech? Workout's gonna be hitting the punching bag. That sounds great. Enjoy. I'm back on arm day today. I should probably do some shoulder work because I'm trying to. They need a lot of work. I've got that later today as well. Think that's work done. Let's go. Please, no more birds. Oh no. It's not ready. Not ready for DLC. It's more lobsters. Yeah. Lobsters. The bird is the word. That's right. It's only birds and dog enemies. The entire DLC. Was the DLC? We're expecting a trailer, Vegeta. Yeah. So apparently, what the Elden Ring YouTube people have found was that their trailer playlist was updated the other day, suggesting that a video has been uploaded and is just waiting to be posted. And then another file has been added on Steam. So things are being added to stuff, but we're just waiting for official announcement at this point. Is what I'm seeing. Boss is just a bomb bird dragon, and then Basil Goo shows up halfway through, completing the VS. Our buddy. He just can't be left out. He's like, what are you guys doing over here? Boom, 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 boop. New barrels that explode into more knife feet birds. Just knife feet birds all the way down. Yep. Like your nail color? Thank you. It is like gray and cold here, and it just seemed appropriate. It is almost Space Wolf color. Yeah, I think that's a rust gray right there. I think so. Hey, Kilteen, welcome in. How are you today? Good old booty juice, that's right. Basil Goose. Blonde cow, hello. You kill the first dog, then a dozen birds fly out. Yep. Welcome to Dark Souls. How are you today? Hello, hello. What a world we live in that people can't even notice stuff like that. It's kind of... What I'm learning is, like, those fandoms where you don't get a lot of updates. Like, they're on it like hawk. The smallest little thing they'll notice because they, like... As a content creator, you gotta keep creating content. But if you're not getting updates, then you gotta get, you know, a little creative. You gotta keep an eye out. But yeah, something's been added to their trailer playlist and something has been added on Steam, so... Now we wait! You wonder if the birds got a model for the Elden Ring Kickstarter? I'm pretty sure they did. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're in there. I'm pretty sure we laughed about it with Exalted, but I may be wrong. American, welcome in! Age of Cities Sigmars are old world Brits, so this is for cities. How are you? This is actually for Scott's city army. I really wanted to paint one of the horse guys, so he's letting me paint this one with his army colors. That's what we got. What are you up to? Bunch of videos are made a 4-hour lore video, and I'm gonna watch it. There are very few. I don't do a whole lot of YouTube, despite me now being on YouTube. I'll watch all of their stuff, yeah. Feeling good? Glad to hear it. You come into us talking about Elden Ring DLC. Now you're caught up. I have a ridiculous number of dragons to build for Age of Sigmar. Ooh. Did we get the new dragon box? With Ionis? Or do we just pick them up with other purchases? What if to use new builds for it? Yeah, I don't know. I'm hoping I can just take my character. Because I haven't really touched it since. Hoping I just hop back in. But we'll see, I guess. So I'm trying to figure out what all of this is. There's a lot. It's kind of tucked away in here. Okay, that part looks a lot of silver too. This dude's got the same 3 colors, just overlapping in here. Alright, let's just do silver because it's easy. And you really only see like a little bit of it anyway. I did, along with another box of the Storm Drakes and the Dracoth Guard. Nice. That's a lot of dragons, yeah. Toolkatana weed build for life. I don't know if my magic sword's any good anymore. I might have to go back to Guts life. Get my giant strength build again. Because that was fun as hell when we were playing. Just knocking Melania over and over and over. Lennon's got a bunch of Chaos Lads for Age of Sigmar to build. Let's go. Build. I missed a few, almost all. Streams over fall winter. Suddenly exalted some HUD, live is the PvP, Slam is back. I don't work to vote for these things. This is all me. All me. We're glad to have you back, Sarkarius. I think my Moonblade was nerfed. I was gonna say, it's been so long that I don't even know. Like, I kind of kept up with it for a bit because I was watching the speedrunners, but, like, I haven't even watched them in a while. I have no idea where anything is right now. I would imagine, yeah, some of those stronger ones are probably not so strong now, but I don't know. When you beat the ever loving Jesus out of like Geometry Money, it was so much fun. Back on the ground. I know that fight made a lot of people rage, but I really liked it. It was really good. It felt really good finally getting it. How's the Texas power grid during the deep freeze? So far, so good. I don't want to give them any credit because I still hate that that's how it's set up. But so far, so good. We haven't had any problems. We actually didn't lose power the last time, so I think we are fortunately on the grid with like the hospital and some of the other emergency stuff nearby. So we're just trying to be... We do have, I will say, one of the lines to our kitchen sink has frozen, so we're having to babysit that, and that makes me really nervous. So I've just never had that happen before. So I'm having to keep an eye on that, but the actual grid's been okay. I got promoted when Slam was becoming doctor. Exalted's always been super helpful in the chat. It was a good fit. And now he gets to troll Slam, so it's even better. Saving enough people's life support electricity, boot up my PC, that's right. Yeah, so we didn't have... My brother, though, he didn't have power last time, so he was over here for like a full week with us until his apartment was back up and running. And it felt really bad because there's like water lines breaking and apartments flooding and all that. It was kind of nuts, but luckily we were... I hate saying luckily. Other people are obviously having a hard time, but we did not have to do some of that. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out what the heck I want to work on next. He's got so much stuff on him. Alright. Let's try working on some of the orange a little bit. Orange and the red. Sorry, kid, Power World's out. I'm so excited for Power World. Is anyone else gonna be playing Power World? It comes out, I think, on Friday. It's on Game Pass, which I'm excited about. George Panda, hello, how are ya? I was watching an Elden Ring stream this morning. I just finished a game. I think I might finally play Dark Souls 2. Enjoy. I preferred 1 to 2. But 2 still had some cool stuff. I still need to play 3. I've got that on my list. We're gonna put the penguins to work in Power. They're all going to work, actually. I'm sorry, Power World, yes. It's Pokemon with guns. Yes. And it comes out, I believe, on Friday. You can build your little Pokemon sweatshop and give them guns. Yeah. You're not getting the ice. Yeah, and it's not as cold for as long this time, too, which is good. So it's not... I felt a little bad. Everyone was in a real panic. It's, this area definitely has a hard time when you start talking ice after everything that happened. Just because it was so awful. But this time seems better, so that's good. Did we fix the keyboard issues with the remaster's Dark Souls? I'm not sure. I used a controller for it. I'm sorry, that raises more questions. I don't know what else you want, Blonde Cow. I saw someone streaming Power World, which is so surreal. Flower Crown Pikachu, welcome in. There's some details that references Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild and some camera elements for Fortnite. Oh my gosh. This just gets better and better. Welcome on in. Dark Souls 2 is a bit of a misfit stepchild. I finished Demons 1 and Bloodborne. Okay. It's definitely different. Trying to like put my thoughts together. It's been a little bit since I finished it up. I think I preferred the overall flow of 1 more. But I haven't played 3 yet, so I can't give like a full comparison, I feel. Elden Ring was my first, which I loved. Was obsessed. So then I went to go play the other games. So I still need to play 3. I need to play Bloodborne and Sekiro as well. Dracolicious, hello! How are you? I am actually painting something for Scott. This is part of Scott's army. So this is our Cavalier Marshal on Pony. How are you? So you have an ice storm and freezing rain coming in this afternoon. Pacific Northwest. Gotcha. I like to buzz with a Gatling gun. There you go. You want to know what Power World is. Load that up. Ooh. It is, I don't know what to expect, honestly. Just gonna go in and enjoy the insanity of it. Few people are playing Power World right now in the wood. Normally Minecraft streamer. Early access type stuff. See now, Slam spending hours in the base area, make a perfectly square base loaded with Gatling guns. I'm just off exploring. I'm gonna bring home some Nightmare. Just walk it into the Gatling guns. I've only played one since my PC's a bit of a potato, so I have to experience the rest vicariously through other folks. This, I don't know what's happening with this banner. It's just not coming together the way I want it. But we can come back to it. Guys, we need to reset the server. My base is off center. No. No. Well, you're right. We all know that you're right, but... It'll be fun, though. It'll be fun. When he does get the base just right. It's gonna be great. Never finished the Bloodborne, DLC. I need to start Bloodborne. I love the style and everything of it. I just need to start it. I have just really moved to playing more on my PC, so if it's not on PC, I'm kind of not looking at it right now. Still hoping for Bloodborne PS5 update. Bloodborne PC? Please. Scorpion jumping spider Pokemon? I'm sure there's one in there. Give it a gun, I'm sure it's in there. Sick of the moment, but I'm much better right now. Having the sniffles, not stuffy nose. I always hate, I'm glad that you're feeling better. When you get to the point where you just have that cough that lasts forever. That's always the worst. Sniffles can be pretty annoying, though. But I'm glad that you're feeling better. It'll come out when Silk Song. Where's Melina? She's in Silk Song. Silk Song's gonna pull butts out of Lurk. Just watch. I'm waiting for it. Just waiting. Indeed, bot. The bot knows. I do love when the bot is on top of things. It makes me happy. No, I know what you mean, Pikachu. Yeah. I know what you mean. Being sick is not fun. Not fun. Anyone watching AGDQ? Good stuff on there this year. I've been watching here and there. I feel like the schedule is not as packed for me this year. Like, there aren't as many things I, like, am dying to watch this year. But that's okay. I'm glad other people are enjoying. But yeah, I kind of keep it on in the background. I don't like these leathers I've done. I'm thinking. Let's get his little knapsack. Thinking about. Oh, Bolt Gun's up next. 25 minutes. I need to finish Bolt Gun. I thought it was fine. Hold up. Okay. I've been uploading the VOD really quickly to YouTube as well. Oh, so it's really easy to catch up on. That is nice. What are you submitting for Fire Warrior speedrun? Sam's just got so much stuff to do, you know? Become a doctor, Fire Warrior speedrunner. Sexy Sanguinius sculpting. There's just a lot on Sam's plate, okay? You have to make, like, I don't know, 30 video games at this point. Sam's a busy man. Bear back deleting my channel. But wait, I'm still subbed. You have to keep it. You have to keep it. Ooh. We already downloaded all the VOD. Ooh, he's got those playlists. Makes it really easy. You too want to go watch Slam play Fire Warrior. Go check out his Twitch channel. Exalted if I can get a shout out for Slam, please. Make all 30 games, become a big publisher. Score a collab with David Cage. Say no to all of his creative decisions and die happy. We should, in the game, we have to force him to fall in love with someone before we wrap up. Fire Warrior any percent world record is 2 hours, 17 minutes, and 54 seconds. I think Slam could do it. Absolutely. Leave. You didn't need 2D art at all. Not right now. No, I would like to. That's why I hesitate. I'd like to learn to do emotes, is what I'd like to do. But no, right now I don't. What about you? We tinkering with stuff? I was telling chat earlier in stream, I downloaded Blender to start messing with, like, sculpting stuff. Just because, I don't know, I clearly need more things to work on. Well, yeah, now's your time. Yeah, not yet. Not yet. I wasted 4 years I could have been focusing on firework runs. What are you doing with your life? What are you... Oh, I'm sorry. I would like to do 2D art, but I do not right now. No. I would like to learn to be able to do emotes and things, but no, I don't right now. I was telling chat that I downloaded Blender to start messing with stuff, but right now I cannot. What do you mean emotes? Like Mikey's little wave there. Mikey, welcome in. How are you? Like Twitch emotes. I would like to learn enough to do something like that. So still digital. I don't do any, like, traditional art. But I'd like to do some digital art. Yeah, well, for anyone. Once they're not scuffed, then maybe other people would be interested, but I'll keep my little scuff emotes. Like paintings of, yeah, no traditional art for me. I don't know, I never got into it. That's not Space Marines. It's not. We have a pony boy today. This is for Scott's Army. What you up to, Mikey? Did you have a nice quiet day at work yesterday? You were hoping it was slow. Where did your hobby painting start from? That is actually all Scott's fault. When we were first dating, he had some fantasy dwarves on his desk that he was painting. And I came over and saw them, and I asked about them. And it seemed really relaxing, so I wanted to learn too. So he took me up to the game store. I got to pick out, I got a minotaur that I painted. And I've been hooked ever since. And now it's my full-time gig. But yeah, it's all Scott's fault. That gosh darn Scott Sullivan. I know. I know. All his fault. But no, it's been fun getting to learn together and play games together. We both really enjoy it. The rest is history. What is the name of the horse? I think it's just horse. Yeah. It is now. If Scott says I get to paint it, I also get to name it. So now he's just horse. I don't care about the writer, only horse. Yep. I don't blame you. He's pretty cool. Super cool to have similar interests. I love my wife, but I think these zero overlap in hobbies. That can also be fun though, because then you get to, like, kind of do your thing, but then bring it back and share, which can also be fun. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out what colors I want to use. So much brown. Getting angry about it. Ethan, stupid horses. Our attacks? Oh no. What color did we do for horse? So I think we're gonna change it. We were looking at some of the, like the painted horses. So it's like a mix of brown and white. I kind of want to do that. So I haven't done a whole lot on the horse yet. If you like that color though, that is Steel Legion Drab, which is just a nice brown to work up from. I like this because it's really easy to highlight up and really easy to shade down. So you can shade down with either Rhinox or Dryad Bark, depending on how saturated you want the brown. And then you can highlight up to either like Baneblade or Carrick Stone, some of those colors. Yeah, it's just a nice color to have on hand for like a base to work off of. So that's what that is if you like it. I use it quite a bit. Maybe too much. Truthfully, maybe too much. Alright, I'm gonna start working on the rocks and stuff. Until I figure out what I want to do this for. At least start the base. Start drying. Yeah, Steel Legion's great. Our big old brush again. We're just gonna go super messy with it. Because we're gonna basically do our base coat. We're gonna slather some washes on it, and then we'll start our dry brushes and highlights and all that good stuff. Been either using leather brown for lighter stuff or muddy brown for Reaper. That leather brown is nice. I have used that one before. Lurk Decepts treadmill sounds good. Let's get it, Flam. Oh gosh, your last hour. Okay. Having so much fun with Pony, I didn't even realize. My wife and I don't have a ton of hobby overlap, but it's still generally nerdy, so we still vibe. Yeah, it's kind of fun having something a little different. Like, Scott does the racing sim stuff, so I'll go cheer him on. But then I'll start, like, messing around with something else, and he'll come check out what I'm doing. Kind of nice to be able to kind of vibe on your own, but then come together and share it. They've got the lead designer. Oh, a Bolt gun on commentary for a run. That's so cool. I love when, like, the devs get involved. They get to watch their game get absolutely torn apart. You know, this level you spent, you know, months or years on? I'm gonna fly through it in 3 seconds. That's always fun. Mrs. Panda reads a lot. 300 books last year. That's insane. And I game, so it's perfect. Yeah, things like that's great. I guess we have a little bit, like, I read a lot of manga. Of course, my manga's like Junji Ito, so maybe Scott doesn't want updates, but he gets updates. Yeah, I'm gonna share some of that. We're both kind of figuring out some editing stuff for him for racing and me for the YouTube channel, so that's kind of fun. I can share that. All right, rocks. Done. Rocks get. Next. The Sigmar in the front is just black, and that's really boring. I'm trying to decide if I want to do that. It's just really, really boring. Scott, should I put some gold on this? I feel like I should. This is feeling very same color. And I'm a contrast girl. This is hard. This is hard. Which color should I paint this ogre's beard? The unit got 2 with black, 1 with brown. Kind of feeling like I want some variety. You could go like a blonde, a dirty blonde. Would be cool. A red, like a natural red. Mix in some of those. I love gold. Dark edged lordy look. Looks are where we intersect. She's mostly a TV hound. I game. She gets the TV. I have a gaming cart, so I can do both on the couch. There you go. It's so hard for me. Oh. I wish I could pinpoint what exactly is bothering me, other than just it's a lot of the same color overlapping. I'm gonna try the gold back here, and if Scott doesn't like it, he can say it. Mousebait, hello, how are you? Popping in before work, how's it going? Someone send me that horsey to paint. It's a really fun model, Mousebait. I'm enjoying him. Thanks for popping in before you head out. I'm a little stuck because it's a lot of silver and a lot of browns on top of each other, so we're gonna try some gold and see if it feels better. Now that just feels like it's standing out so much. Pickle aim for redhead, yeah. That'll be fun. Mix it up a little bit. That's what I try to do if I've got like a mixture. You could also go gray, an older ogre. Salt and pepper. Bit of copper or gold. Yeah, it needs something for sure. That's a good... Oh, I guess Scott's not in here. Maybe bright silver for the front horse armor. So we do have silver. He does have Sigmar on the front, which in theirs is just black, which is very boring and kind of hard to read, honestly. That's why I'm kind of looking at the gold. I think Scott needs some of my signature gold. I think we're... It's either this or we go with the... You know what we'll do? Compromise. We'll go with the cooler gold. I'll try this one instead. We'll do this on the other bag and see if we're feeling this more. If you like the gold. I did make a video. Thank you, Slam. Oh no, now this paint's almost gone. Nothing's going my way. Okay, let's try this one. Maybe it's too bright with the rest of our brown. Let's try this one over here. I feel like this one fits better. This is black gold from Scale Color. It is a cooler toned gold, and that might be exactly what we need, actually. Cultured American. You'll never see a horse using an android. They only like apples. Get out. Get out. Okay, we're doing this. This looks better to me. Oh, was this model primed in black? It was. So I did a black primer and then a zenithal from the top with white. Just white paint. But it was a black primer, yeah. I actually do all of my stuff in black primer. The white primer tends to get a little chalky on you. I stick with the black. I'm gonna do some lead belcher my January challenge, guy. Shades and final highlights. Let's go. All right, we're gonna try it in the front too here. Yeah, I think this is what we needed. Black is so boring. Need a little extra bling bling. Horses love bling. I picture you do the Cameron Diaz versus White Cat pose and you say, get out. Accurate. Very accurate. Ooh. Chat's holding me back. Alright, yeah, we needed this. I was kind of working off the box art just because it's not my army. We needed this. I tend to prefer black too, especially for washes. We're so good. Having it, especially if you can do like the zenithal and give yourself a little bit of a pre-shade, it can go a long way. I think it's worth it. And just so much smoother than the white primers tend to be. You can get a nice white primer. Tamiya has a very nice white primer. But it's also a little pricey. It's worth it. It's very nice if you have that project where it's just perfect for it. But if I'm doing like a full army or something, I don't really want to spend that much money for it. But for like a display model or something. Who do ponies call when they're possessed by demons? The ex-horses. Chat help. Chat, please. Appreciate stuff as well. I haven't tried it. It can definitely be helpful. Yeah. I'll be here all week. Great. Thank you for blessing us with these jokes, Cultured American. I appreciate it. We are hashtag blessed in this chat. You have a video? I actually do. So if you do, I'll throw it in here. It'll be the Zenithal pre-shade video. So I do mine with airbrush, but you can apply it to rattle can. So the YouTube, if anyone else wants to check that out, we are working on more videos. Right now I'm working on a basing video for my Seraphon. And then I am doing my first anime figure repaint. So I'm going to be working on that tomorrow. So if you guys are interested in those videos, go check out the YouTube. I throw our Twitch VODs on there. I've been doing the YouTube shorts over there. So if you just want to check everything out, link is in chat. Thank you to everyone who subscribed over there. Nobody tells dad jokes about gladiator lancers. True. You're gonna say that and they'll come up with some, though. I know, chat. They'll come up with some. So I pretty much only use the lacquer primers now. The micro filler. I'd buy some car primer. That's got for the dang Tantalus. I hate when you have those models that are just being a pain. Forge World. Yeah, no worries. I hope that's helpful. But more videos coming soon. I feel like there's one more. I don't want to do a whole bunch of tutorial videos, but I feel like there's one more that I need to do. That after we get our repaint kind of together. Interrupt my role in painting it too. That's the report. I had that when we did the Mastodon a while back, when that primer was just being a butt. It's like, it takes all of the wind out of your sails. You're so excited to work on something, and then you gotta clear coat it a billion times, or some of the custodies, you gotta strip it back down. Takes any momentum you did have on the project and just squashes it, and it's awful. So hard to get it back at that point. Alright, I feel like I'll have gold on his little chest plate. Match that. I kind of want to put it on the shoulder too, but I don't think Scott has that on his army, so I will leave it for now. You can always come back. No, we'll do that for now. I set it to here in the cabinet, and I haven't even looked at it. Yeah, it's just... That's when you know it's bad. It's like, I don't even want to look at you right now. You can just stay in there. You can stay in there and think about what you did. Alright, do a little bit of a wash on the face. We're going to keep the nice dark skin tone. But we'll wash and then highlight back up. I'm just doing a little bit of a blue, especially along the bottom of the face. It'll give a little bit of that stubble look. I'm gonna use the same blue on our little sleeping bag. I guess, does anyone else have a project like that? Where you were cruising and then maybe something happened, so you set it aside, and it's still not done? I'm trying to think if I have any left. I've been a lot better about going to old projects here lately. I don't think I have any right now. That's all of my projects. There. I don't think I have any that's really gnawing at me, I guess. I've got some I need to finish, but it was because I just hopped to something else instead of something going wrong. Everything? I mean, the question was if something dramatic had happened, but it's only 11 a.m. I don't know what to tell you, sorry. I'm trying to clean my desk of projects at the moment so I can get to more Reaper. Yeah, there you go. It's 12. It's 1, depending which time zone you'd like to come join us on. Salamander, hello, how are you? We're painting a pony. What you up to? Just come join us here in Central Time. Or I could just join Mousebait and I'll go get some lunch. That sounds good to me too. Get more of my soup. Good soup. And stay warm, cozy under the sheet. I hope you get to enjoy that today. Stay in there as long as you can. Oh, sorry, I'm in Central Time. Damn it. I guess I'll keep painting. Completely missed this other, what's it called? Not the boot. The thing in front of the boot. 3? Yeah, okay, welcome in. How are you? I have no desire to get out of bed today. This might be, yeah. It's very hard when it's cold. I even like the cold and I've had a hard time. I've had those, like, where I'm just sitting here, I'm just like, I don't want to do anything. Alright, let's go ahead and do a little bit of a wash on that gold we did. And start doing some highlights before we wrap up for today. I guess I'll do streamer things. No stream tomorrow. I'm going to continue taking Wednesday for YouTube days here for a little bit. I at least want to get a few videos wrapped up and together before we look at maybe bringing Wednesday streams back. So for this week at least, Wednesday stream canceled. We will be back on Sunday here on Twitch with the pinup won the Sub Sunday vote. So we'll have a Kingdom Death pinup on Sunday. So thank you everyone who voted. Not like they're playing. Couldn't wait any longer. Did Raven get an article but no new models? Oh, Ravenwing, no. It's all Deathwing for this release. Yeah. It's all Deathwing. If you had to fight a member of Earth's Defenders in DBZ, who and why? Oh god. Like Amanda's like, if you're gonna get annihilated, who would you like to annihilate you? I don't know. Like, who do I have the best chance against? It's a tricky one. I'll fight Yamcha, I can beat him. I feel like that has to be the answer, right? Yeah, Jirobi, that's a good one, Panda. Yeah. Yeah. Get the higher ground. Plus, he'll just be too lazy. He won't want to. And then we'll go get some food. It'll be great. Yamcha's a good option, yeah. Mr. Satan, there we go. Unless Oob intervenes, yeah, and then we're in trouble. Yeah, that's a good one too. I'd say Chiatsu, we just explode. Don't even have to lift a finger. Done. Easy. Next. Give me the next V fighter, please. Hey JD, welcome in. How are you? Thank you, thank you. It was, it's cold and gray and crummy here, so we decided to match. How are you? We are working on a Cavalier Marshal. This is actually for my husband's army. I wanted to paint a pony, and he let me paint this pony, so we're working on it today. What are you up to? I'm losing a little bit of steam on him, though. You have to pick a fight with a modern military and win. It's only weak by comparison. You pick Krillin. Krillin never seems like a nice guy. He might take mercy on me. I don't know. Krillin's got some tricks up his sleeve. I don't know. He's very nice, though. He at least wouldn't want to, like, completely destroy you, right? That's not a bad shout. The flying cat, you're gonna go for Poor. Or Oolong, there you go. Not bad choices as well. Chris the Snack, how are you today? I was gonna say, Destructo Disc is kind of scary. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not counting Krillin out. Krillin's a little scary. Like, if he ever hits with it, like, you're done. You're done. That's it. I'm gonna leave that one auto mod, but I see you, Chris. Doing alright, how about you? I'm pretty good. We're working on this pony. Fortunately, I'm losing a little steam here, but it's a cool mini. I really like it. I think I'm just a little... We've got a lot of samey colors on top of each other, and I think it's wearing me down a little bit here. But he's cool. Once we get some of it figured out. Oh, Roshi's turtle? Oh no, not turtle. And to stick with Yajirobe. Be able to convince him to take the L in exchange for some money or food. Yeah, I think that's an easy one. Right there. Need to intake food. Sounds like good, Slime. We'll see you on Sunday. Enjoy the rest of your week. Bye-bye for now. Sure, I'm not a world-conquering villain or anything. He might just wave his hand and knock me out relatively painlessly. True. That's kind of the best you can hope for with some of them. You mean I'm not the only one who triggers auto mod? You're not. Imagine. You're up there, though. I feel like you and Dee Dee, and sometimes Live Mass, you're all up there. You like to tempt auto mod. Needs to wrap Mercedes' new toy needs to arrive so we can play outside. Yeah, not being able to play out there as much has made it very tricky with Sadie. She got too much energy. She's very cute, but she needs some room to run. It's gonna be an actual fighter. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Yeah, Jirobe saved the day many times. Why are we disrespecting Krillin? What about villains? Which villain would we fight? Thinking. Boo would make it fun while I die painfully. So weird the mic somewhat cuts Sadie's bars. Yeah, there's a... As soon as she hits a limit, it cuts off. Like the prince dude with the cute girl sidekick and the dog ninja. You laugh? Yeah. No, you're good, Chris. Welcome back. Going with Garlic Jr.? I was gonna say that's a... Yeah, Krillin's one of the strongest on Earth. But the disrespect on Krillin, I'm not dealing. Butt's going for Vegeta. Comes in close to kill me, we meet eyes, suddenly kisses. That's going for a different strategy. A different strategy. I mean, if that's the strategy we're using, then I will change my answer. First, I need gold pants. Next question is, who is the one you'd smooch? Butt's just ahead of the curve. And you had to everyone to eat Goku when they first met. Am I misremembering that? Goku stole his fish. He was fishing. I remember that. Anything past that, I don't remember. The strategy is evolving here in the chat. It's interesting. Interesting. Smooch Vegeta. Oh, Vegeta and Bulma both getting some rap here in the chat. I like it. Fight, smooch, kill the entire Z gang. Oh no. Well, chat, there you go. There's your new challenge. Enjoy. This is what happens when I don't do a whole lot during the week. I'm just like, oh, I've just been working. Chat's like, we got you. This is the new conversation. We got you. Amazing. I love it. We're doing Mary Smooch Kill with DBZ, yeah. What are yours, Maspay? Was Android 18 a bad guy? Initially. Does that affect your answer here? Who has the tallest hair? Is that your qualifier? I'm just having fun watching the decision making in the chat, you know? Panda's made his choices. We're gonna fight Krillin, smooch Bulma, and kill Yamcha. Nothing changes here. He dies so much. Oh, Chris marrying Android 18. Smooching Bulma, killing Yamcha. Getting destroyed in the chat here today. Chat's like, whatever, it's given. I'm taking it. Amazing. Marry Chi-Chi, that's an interesting one. Smooch 18, kill launch. Oh no. Already dead. Forgotten. Best hair is definitely a must. I think who'd have biggest hair. I mean, at this point, I think it's Gohan now, right? I feel like beast mode. His hair's nuts. I feel like that's the answer. Oh, and seduce for. Oh, we're adding another. Just for Frieza. I like it. I like when Chi-Chi and Goten are fighting. Goten goes Super Saiyan. She's like, oh god, another one. She's definitely a little bit more chill with Goten, which is nice to see, because she's just awful before that. Can't stand her before that. If Chi-Chi can put up with Goku, she can put up with my dumbass. Amazing. Yeah, sorry, it's a character I really don't like. You gotta kiss Piccolo just because you never get the chance. I mean, I feel like my answers are pretty obvious. I'm letting you guys have fun. I also love when she hates Videl. Find out she's loaded while go on. I like Videl a lot. At least initial Videl. They end up housewifing her, which I don't like, but early Videl I really like. Early. Hey, Bat Rat, how are you? We're still working on a pony. Are you guys still dealing with weather stuff today? Tell me Mousebait's going straight to Burley. I like it. He is incredibly strong. Saying. In some of the newer stuff. So if you've only seen Z, probably would not know Broly. He does have some great hair. Oh, you're on the right track there. If that is part of the condition, you're on a good track there. First episode of Super when Goten and Trunks from a Videla wedding present. See, I need to go back. I went straight to the movies, so I've missed some of those early ones. I actually was gonna go back and read the manga for it. He has the best hair. Done. Forget about Anger Daddy. Yeah. Yeah. Does that change your answer? Mousebait with Trunks. Trunks is a popular one. Not for chat, but usually. Sarah says, I'm good. Feeling the motivation today. I think I'm gonna go start either Halfling, Archeon, or a little coordinate Halfling on Juggernaut. Weather's about to get heinous. Oh no. Well, I'm glad you're back home, so you don't have to deal with that. I'm excited to see your corn goat. That sounds like fun. Glad you've got stuff to work on here while the weather is gross. Hercules, I was gonna say, if Mousebait's going for hair, I went the opposite approach. Sorry. Wait, you're in 3 feet of snow tonight, Vet Rat? Jesus. That's a lot of snow. Broly's my favorite DBZ character. Just walks in stronger than anyone else. Context does not matter. Nope. Done. We just drove mini butts the one block to our friends. The roads aren't great even now. Uh-oh. Mini butts is their problem now. I hope they have fun, and I hope, yeah. For pickup later, it goes okay. While you're trudging through the 3 feet of snow, apparently. You have a weakness for mohawks. We're learning so much about chat today, it's fun. Thank you, everyone, for joining us with this insanity. I appreciate it. Learning so much. Oh, it's Artful. Hey, hi, Farm. What you up to today? Welcome in. You're getting one soon, Ashley? Let's go, Mikey. That's gonna be cold if you do it soon. That's gonna be really cold here. Now, if you could be a DBZ character? I feel like I just go the Bulma route. Just be set, man. Be set. I found out Bad Religion and Social Distortion are touring, but they're coming to Utah. I was gonna go to Vegas to see them, but tickets are basically being sold by scalpers. 300 plus. Yeah. Is that more of the Ticketmaster type shenanigans? Or Great TTV, welcome in. Thank you so much for that raid. We are up to some insanity right now, but we're also painting a pony. This is the Cavalier Marshal for Cities of Sigmar. So we've got our rider, we've got our pony, and we're just working on some metallics at the moment. How was your stream? What were you up to today? Welcome in, everybody. Emmett, hello, how we doing? We've also got Veil Rocks, hello. BSA, hello. Lankatona, Gunslinger, hello. How are we all doing? And if you're coming over with that raid, do we have anything on the table? Any projects we're working on? Gray, what did you have? Varmint says, if the weather gets too bad, I'm going to drive to Butts' house and bunker down for Blood Bowl. Uninvited, snacks in hand. At least you get a heads up, but Got the call, no school for kids tomorrow already. Oh my gosh, yeah. I mean, if they're expecting 3 feet of snow already, that makes sense. Let's see, Grace says, was painting Logan Grimnar was my birthday stream and hit the big 1K. What a day. What a present. How sweet. Happy birthday. Congrats on 1K. Chat, you know what to do. If you want to check out Logan Grimnar, some more Warhammer here on Twitch, go give Grey TTV a follow for me. Go give a follow and happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Grey TTV. Get all the letters in. Happy birthday to you. Woo. Congrats, congrats. That's super exciting. Doing him full non-metallic. It's taken a minute. Yeah, that'll do it. That'll do it. That's awesome. I'm excited to see him. For everyone coming in, hello. I'm Nikki. We paint a lot of Warhammer here. Today, this one is actually for my husband's army, so he plays Cities. I have been working on my Seraphon. So here's my latest finished for Seraphon. This is Lord Croak. I misplaced his little lizard friend forever ago. I finally finished him. We have also been working on a lot of Imperial Fists at the moment. So this is a commission for Alive in Madness in chat. We were working on our Gladiator. And then last thing I've got here is I painted a Lucius for, he's a 30k model, but I'm going to bring him up to 40k. So I put him on a 40 mil base to use as like a captain. Until, you know, I'm basically betting on them getting a codex, so. That's some of what we've got. Welcome in. Lizard boys, they're so much fun. I am loving the heck out of that army. Oh, looking for paint, sorry. Here we go. Lord Croak is my favorite. He's such a cool model. That chair, though, is so much work. So much work. So we finally got him finished up. But yeah, welcome in. What are you guys working on? What have we got, chat? Raiders or projects? Welcome on in. For the rest of my lizards, I've got some of the... I need to look up the name. They fly around on like the little pterodactyls and they drop the bombs. Almost like a strafing run. I've got those to finish. I have the little chameleons. And then I have the other set of the raptidons. So I've done the hunters. I need to do the chargers at some point. But that's what I've got left. Merlin models, hello, how are you? Oh, and another unit of Croxagores. I did pick up one more box. Because they were really cool and I want more. Because the Croxagore kit is badass. I love it. Some buff lizards. Merlin models, what you up to? Yep. So I didn't say they cancel school. They went for tornado hurricane, but nope. Well, if it's ice. Yeah. At least here, you don't want people driving on it because they don't know what they're doing. I would imagine the same for Georgia. It's just not worth it. Today's the only day it may snow. Snow and rain. Nothing on the ground, just in the air. Okay, so you're not getting accumulating stuff. Because, like, here in Texas, basically everyone in a truck thinks that they can just still drive normally. And no, you can't. So then if you are out, you just see all the trucks in the ditches. And yeah, it's just not worth it. Not worth it. Or until 46, so I'll be fine most of the week. Let's see. Older follower from like 2020. I used to watch you both when I was with Joyce and Scared Hobby during COVID. My old name was... Oh, okay. Osgold Times. Yes. Okay, I do remember you. Nice to see you and Scott behind the camera. Thanks for coming back in. Glad you're back to Twitch. Good to see ya. COVID has been really interesting with Twitch, with people kind of picking it up, and then kind of, as things change, getting back to things. So it's good to see ya. Yeah, so Scott Scott does stream still, but he is now doing racing sims. If you want to check that out, go follow Scott. He does Assetto Corsa, which is fun to see. It's very different. I have to do corporate job. I just finished work for the day. Lunchtime, I managed to go through a ton of old parcel boxes, test packing peanuts. Now the majority are biodegradable. I'm able to throw most of the composter, burn the cardboard in the fireplace. Yay for a tidy house and a tidy brain. I feel that. We've been trying to declutter and it makes such a difference. So I completely understand. Hobby-wise, I've been painting some 10 mil dwarves. Look at those some itty-bitty dwarves. Are those for, like War Master, or what are we painting those tiny dwarves for? I think my worst days on this job are better than teaching, though. I'm so glad we got you out. This year's crop of kiddos, so to speak, are so much better. They're awesome. Not being a district job helps a ton. That's good. Scott's brother actually had similar. So he teaches over in Korea. And he had a batch of kids that made him come back. He needed a break. Like, that group of kids was just awful. But now I think he's feeling better. Has a better bunch of kiddos. Just sucks when you're stuck with them for a full year, right? Scott was a teacher, yeah. Yeah. We got him out, though. Children. Oh, what'd you teach, children? Merlin Mouse says, I could be War Master, but Alchemist, Brannigan, Hedgehog, and I have been using them as, one-page rules. Changing the inches movement to centimeters for scaling. Oh, that's a good idea. I think I'd like to check out one-page rules at some point, just to see how different it is. How streamlined it is. Is that Comment of Legends? Hello, how are you today? All the O's are goofing me up. How are you? We are working on a Cavalier Marshal for Cities of Sigmar. Doing good. Children in school are cruel at times. Yes. That, and you get the helicopter parents, the admin. It's just a not fun mix for the most part. I've had some fun with the skirmish version. We did the thing where it's like, okay, if we don't like 10th, maybe we check out one-page rules. And I don't know, now that the knights keep getting hit, maybe we should still check out one-page rules at this point. Maybe we should still give it a shot. Bone Daddy Sama, hello, how are ya? It's kind of hilarious being able to carry an entire army in a jacket pocket. Yeah, that must be nice, coming from like 40k or something. Being able to 2 hands carry your army. That must be nice. Hey, Weasley Ranger, welcome in. How are you? I have a music friend in Alaska. She just quit because I keep screwing her over. Now she works for the government. Yeah, I don't blame her. It's a mess. Came in on Grace Raid. It's nice to see you, Scott, after a few years. It's late. Gonna go wind down. See you both next time. We'll see you later. Have a good one. So glad we got to see you tonight. Glad you're doing well. We will definitely catch you next time. Bye for now. I don't know if OPR fixes the data slave nerf, so I don't know. I haven't looked into it enough to even ask questions on if it would work. think I can use oranges and browns for a trident non-metallic copper? Yeah. I have the spell I'm going to do in my Reaper Fig. Might as well practice, right? Yeah, absolutely. You'll want to still pull in, like, your black and your white. But yeah, you should be able to get a nice copper from those. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out what I want to work on before we go get lunch. Alright, working on digital art and sad because I'm doing it. Oh, it's pixel art? Why sad? Is that just not what you want to be doing for it? What's your arrangements? I'm almost done with my arch region. For the monthly challenge, finished. Severed head he's holding. Nice. Let's go. Seems like everyone's on a good pace this month for the challenge. How's everyone feeling? January challenge. You doing good? We get some previews. Thursday night we get some previews. This is from LVO. Sorry, I'm fighting my paint. Come on. So LVO should be, I'm trying to remember all the systems I listed. 40k, Age of Sigmar, Kill Team. The link is in chat if you need times and time zones. Thank you, Scott. But yeah, Thursday night for here in the States, early Friday for our Europe friends. Not feeling at the moment, maybe later. I'm doing it pixel art scale, and it's sad because I've been working on it since like 6 a.m. Gotcha, okay. I understand now. Let's just, that's a lot of time to be staring at it, huh? I haven't started, and after I had the motivation for Corn Goat Rider as my backup, but sure, feeling good. I mean, you can always switch it. Switch it to a Goat Rider. If that's what you're feeling. Just make sure you tag me so I update your before. Or if you want to keep it as your actual challenge so you do get back to it, then I understand that. My son just finished an animation he's working on for apparently 3 hours. It's like 13 seconds. I could never do it. Yeah. Yeah. Those days. So you practicing for chemistry. Oh, you need exams now. Good luck. Hope exams go well. Rich Band says, I'm feeling good about my January challenge. Only thing I'm not 100% sure on is the white fluffy stuff on the top of his hat. Something is off. Maybe it just needs some shading. You can always throw it in the Discord too. I'm happy to take a look. I feel like if you're doing a white, that's usually what it is. You need a little bit of a contrast underneath it. Otherwise, it looks very fake if you don't. I see the world in pixels. I'm getting Tetris flashbacks. Oh no. Like walking around the house and everything's still pixelated. My junior challenge is making good progress too. Look how much Nikki's done on him today. Yeah, you're welcome, Scott. He is looking good. I'm excited to get back to the horse once we figure out, get a good reference for that painted horse. And I'll dive in on it more. I just kind of hit a wall here. He's fun. I don't know why I'm hitting a wall. Unless it is just all the brown on top of each other. Just losing steam. I'm just put hot sauce or something on my dang models on my desk. Felix is trying to eat another one. Oh no. Okay, let's get a couple of colors for the leathers and see if that helps me here. That too, actually. Death Claw. Alright, let's start with that. For base stone, I had a light gray stonework. My plan was to, yeah, basically dry brush up to the same. So I was going to slather some washes on and then do the dry brush it up. That's really sad about the Conquest Knights. They don't have a lot of horse to paint because so much armored and cloth. Maybe I'll paint one of them for the channel. Yeah, primer's good. If you want to switch it up. Again, if you guys are switching, just tag me so I put the right before photo in for the showcase. That's all. Just tag me and I'll get it swapped out. Hey Fly, welcome in. I have that Blood Bowl team. I painted the foam a light gray and washed it with a brown wash. There's another good suggestion. Welcome, welcome. I'm going to attempt to join the January challenge once I'm done with this ogre, but not sure if I can finish in time. That's fair. I think the thing to keep in mind is the challenge is just a personal challenge. So if you don't finish it, no big deal. But if you want to enter it as a little extra motivation, feel free. Gotta run to work. I love my kids. Take care. All fine, Mousebait. Thanks for hanging out. Hope work goes well with the kiddos. I don't think we're too far behind, honestly. I think I'm gonna do a couple highlights and then I'm gonna eat some lunch. And then worry about this workout I've got to do today. Dreading it. Dreading the workout. Reminder, no stream tomorrow. I'm gonna cancel for another YouTube day. I'm gonna learn how to do a voiceover, which I'm pretty excited to learn. So we will be back on here on Sunday with a pinup Kingdom Death model. We had a sub-Sunday vote, and chat decided we wanted pinup. So that'll be on Sunday. And I think that's all I've got for streaming things. Gross, yucky, no you. No you. Chat has spoken. Just join in, Will. It'll be fun. It'll be fun. I guess while we're here, if you guys want to see the other things I've been working on, there are my socials. We do have our Discord, which is our home away from home. And then if you want to check out that YouTube that I'll be working on stuff for, there is the link there in chat. Our latest video was the December challenge. Everyone was working on monsters and vehicles for December. You guys want to see what the community was up to? We do a little showcase. That is up now if you'd like to see. Don't blame me. That's right. Poor Gorm is going to have to come on someday. I keep putting him on, but chat is all about the pinups. Ah, thank you. I appreciate that. If I could, like, stop having a wicked fever, that'd be great. I'm sorry. You just keep getting sick, and I feel bad. Poop Crusade Bugger. I'm sorry, Poop Bug Crusader. I got the two flopped. Dung Beetle Knight's pretty cool. He will also need to get painted at some point. I'm just gonna have to take a week and be like, everything chat didn't vote for. That's what we're working on this week. Alright. I know it's a little early, but I've just lost steam. And we've made good progress. Like, it'll be probably another session. I need to figure out the shield. And then get a good reference for the painted horse. And then, yeah, that's kind of good. Kind of good. Any plans for Warhammer Old World? I'm doing Orcs and Goblins. Not for me. I've decided I will probably sit out for Old World. I play Fantasy Battle back in the day. I'm not really excited for rank and file. I'll probably stick to Sigmar. I may pick up some of the new characters, though. They're kind of fun to paint. Like, if the Green Knight gets a rework, which I feel like they've teased he will. Like, I'd pick that up, you know? Orcs and Goblins will be fun, though. Alright, chat. We're gonna wrap up here. Here's my pony. I will keep working on pony off stream. We will be back on Sunday with Kingdom Death Pinup, so make sure you follow here if you want to catch us on Sunday. And then all those links in the chat, I'll put them in again as we wrap up. But for YouTube, Discord, all that good stuff. Thank you so much for coming to hang out today. I'm going to take a look and see who is on. We may also just go over to Games Done Quick again, because I'll be watching that during the day. So if you watch some speed runs for charity, make sure you check out Games Done Quick, even if we don't raid over there. But yeah, let me go take a look. Thank you everyone for coming to hang out. Thank you for the support. Love you guys, and I will see you on Sunday. Bye-bye.